I woke to the dim glow of my phone vibrating on the nightstand. 147 missed calls. Every single one from her, all arriving after 3:12 a.m. My fiancée's name appeared on the screen, like a bruise I didn't want to touch. For a moment, the events of the previous night slipped from my mind. I only remember the sharp slam of a door, the clicking of her heels fading down the hallway, and the heavy silence that settled after, metallic and final. Then her last words echoed in my head, cutting like shattered glass. Asterisk, dinner was nice. Now I'm going to enjoy myself one last time. Asterisk. She rose from the couch slowly, the zipper of her dress dragging with deliberate noise, as if she wanted me to hear every tooth lock into place. I warned her calmly, firmly. You're not leaving. She turned, and a stranger stared back at me. Touch me, and I'll ruin everything. One call, and the police will haul you away. She said it effortlessly, rehearsed, then slammed the door behind her. Now. Her relentless calls blinked at me, each one a warning light I had ignored. Something had gone horribly wrong. I didn't panic. There was only a steady, cold clarity spreading through my chest. Whatever she had discovered, it wasn't about me. It was about her. And now she needed me. Her words last night hadn't come out of nowhere. They were the final snap of a fraying thread. For months, subtle signs had accumulated. Nights out with friends, her phone face down, new scents on her skin, an exhaustion that wasn't work-related. I convinced myself it was just pre-wedding stress, manageable, normal. Then the signs grew impossible to ignore. Texts at odd hours, whispers in another room, flushed cheeks and eyes that avoided mine. Small moments, seemingly meaningless, but together they revealed the truth. Last night, preparing for our pre-wedding dinner, her phone lit up on the counter. A name I didn't know. A preview I could never unsee. Asterisk, can't wait for later. Same hotel. Asterisk, my breath caught, not in shock, but in confirmation. I said nothing. Silence has power, more than most realize. I watched her finish getting ready, applying lipstick with the precision of someone preparing for another person. She didn't know I had seen the message. She didn't know my decision was already made. The night unfolded theatrically. Her laughter too loud, her drinks too fast, her touch empty. When she said she was stepping out again, her confidence made sense. She thought I was blind, weak. I wasn't. I had already begun unraveling the thread. I didn't stop her. I didn't argue. I let her leave. Then I went to her dresser, opened a drawer she assumed I never touched, and retrieved a hotel key card I'd noticed a week prior. Patterns matter. People repeat. I drove to the hotel with deliberate calm, parked, and waited. Her car arrived 10 minutes later. Head down, scanning for someone, she hurried inside. 2 minutes later, I followed, not to confront, just to confirm. At the front desk, I showed the key card and asked a simple question. The clerk confirmed it all. Room number, check-in time, 2 guests, her and him. I left before they finished speaking, emotionless, only clarity. On the drive home, everything inside me aligned. I didn't want drama, confrontation, or chaos. I wanted the truth, absolute and undeniable. By the time I fell asleep, all plans were in motion. When I woke to 147 missed calls, I already understood. She had discovered something unexpected. At noon, she arrived at the house, hair tangled, eyes swollen, voice trembling. "Why didn't you answer?" she asked. I didn't reply. I handed her a folder. Hotel records, screenshots, timestamps, everything clear and irrefutable. Her face drained of color as she flipped through. "I can explain," she whispered. I didn't blink. She looked as though she were drowning, clinging to me for survival. But I was detached. The moment she slammed the door last night, something in me snapped perfectly, cleanly, like a bone breaking in just the right way. I wasn't interested in explanations, only acknowledgement of the truth. I returned the ring. No anger, no malice. "You lost this," I said. Her breath hitched. She clutched my arm. "I made a mistake. We can fix this." "No," I replied softly. "We can acknowledge it." I walked her to the same door she had slammed in my face. She trembled. "You're ending everything over this?" "No," I said. You ended it when you walked out last night. She broke then, right in front of the door. She had wielded like a weapon. I felt nothing. No rage, no satisfaction, just distance. When she finally left, the house was different. Quiet, but not empty. Quiet in a way that felt free. I sat on the couch, the same spot. She had zipped her dress for someone else. Betrayal doesn't crush. It carves, sharpens, clarifies. She wanted power, control. In the end, she gave them to me. The final truth was simple and unyielding. She left to seek pleasure, returned to face herself, and I walked away untouched.